Hey there, my lovely Gemini tarot friends. Welcome to your August monthly general intuitive tarot reading. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Gemini. If you are coming to this channel for the very first time, hello and welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you are returning to the channel, welcome back. Thank you for your continued support of the channel. Truly appreciate that, and I'm very grateful for you. As I said, this is a general intuitive tarot reading, which means the messages may or may not resonate for you. Don't worry about that. Take the ones that do, leave the rest for somebody else. And we're going to dive right into your messages. I'm going to pull your cards for the month of August, and then I'm going to close it out with a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And as always, I like to begin by giving thanks to the angel spirits, guides, and the universe, and I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection, and that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that are provided to me, and that the messages that are provided are for the highest vibrational good of my Gemini seekers. So let's see what they have for you for the month of Gemini, the month of August, dear Gemini. Okay. Okay, first card out, just a second, it fell on the floor. Second card out, fell on the floor, just a second. I'll pick them both up. Let's just get two more cards out right away. Let's see what we got. Third card out. And fourth card out. Okay. So let me just pick up the ones that fell, and then I'll put them on the table here. Okay. All right. So the first card out is the Six of Wands. And the second card out was the Five of Pentacles. And then the third card out was the Four of Pentacles. And then you had the Ten of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups. Okay, so before I pull any clarifiers, sort of right out the gate, Gemini, my intuition, my intuitive feelings here that are coming to the surface that I need to express to you is very much a feeling of you have been looking at things that have made you happy, things that have not made you happy, and I feel like you are reevaluating sort of your life and understanding what it is that you should let go of versus what things you should hold on to. And that for you will bring you to some kind of feeling or arriving at a place where you feel like you're a little bit more peaceful and you can start again. I think that this is really a direct result of maybe a recent disappointment or some, disappointments that have come up over the last little while. But re-examining your priorities and, understanding, understanding those situations better, understanding yourself better, understanding how they could have been different. And really kind of realizing maybe what you could have done differently in a number of situations. Because if they had turned out differently, it's sort of like reliving what could have done, so that this way you can change things in the future, but also just sort of putting you in a different place, right? So when we reevaluate our priorities, sometimes we even reevaluate our friendships, we reevaluate, you know, things, but it is also important that when we reevaluate things and we think, oh, I could do this differently, or I should tell somebody else to do something differently, be careful of that too, that you're not sort of spreading what you feel you should do for yourself onto anybody else, okay? That's the other thing I have to say to you, because I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be a natural reaction to say, oh, I should change this, I should change that, I should prioritize this. Oh, and by the way, you, my friend over there, you should also prioritize this because I think it would be good for you. Don't do that. Okay? I don't want you to do that. I'm going to pull all your clarifiers out here and we're going to see what is going on. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. Yeah, you have the Eight of Pentacles, so it's definitely something, there's definitely something related to do with your work, and the King of Cups in reverse. So this reevaluation period is truly coming from a place of not feeling balanced in your emotions, okay? Not feeling balanced in your head and your heart, right? Not feeling aligned, head and heart. Maybe your head tells you this is a priority, but your heart knows it deep down it shouldn't be a priority. And maybe you want to make the heart issues your priority, but you just feel like you haven't been able to do it thus far, right? And maybe, example, you've been working really hard, but you know your family, it should be more of a priority for yourself. So you are reevaluating that, okay? Now, there is also here to be careful of an element of, your when we reevaluate, you should also be reevaluating your own contradictions, okay? In other words, if you say something but you do something else, and you tell somebody, oh, that's my priority, you say it but you don't do it, well, that's a check on yourself that you need to perform as well, okay? So if you have, let's say, a double standard, okay, you need to be able to reevaluate that as well, okay? Let's clarify here this Five of Pentacles, right? This reevaluation could be also because you've been feeling a lack of something, right? Could be a lack of resources, could be a lack of energy, could be a lack of money, right? Could be a lack of something. You know that tweaks are needed in some way, shape, or form. You know that you can't continue this way and that you do need to really kind of make some changes somewhere. Now, what changes you're going to make is really going to depend on you, as I said, and on, reevaluating yourself, right, too, yourself as well as your priorities in life, okay? And evaluating what actions you've been taking, okay? Let's get one more clarifier for this Five of Pentacles, okay? Ten of Wands, yeah, it's not an easy task doing that, okay? I know that that's not an easy task. But it's something that's going to put you in the right place once you've performed it. So you want to be able to release anything that has not been working for you, and releasing your own, as I said, perhaps your own double standards. Be careful of how you judge other people, and because, unless you are living the perfect life, you shouldn't be judging somebody else or telling somebody else what their priorities should be. I think there's an expression about people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones and things like that, but or something to that effect. And if I'm wrong, let me know what that expression is in the description box, or leave me a comment. Sorry, not in the description box, but leave me a comment so I know if I got that right. But I do feel you need to, take a look at, yourself, and let go of some things, and really just sort of prioritize a few things at the top of your list there. Okay, so let's Let's clarify that Four of Pentacles, please. We have the Hanged Man, and you have the Nine of Swords. There you go. So, this is, rooted in some anxiety that you've had. It's also something that maybe you've put on the back burner, maybe something that you should have been doing for a while now, and you really haven't had either the I'm going to say the bravery to do it, but the energy to do it as well. But feeling the confidence to just get out there and change something for yourself, right? Or change those priorities and just get to it and face it, right? That's the thing I'm saying about the bravery, right? You have to face it. And that's what that Ten of Swords is all about, right? Is facing the fears that you have as they relate to whatever the situation might be for you, and realizing that it's okay, that when you finally give in to your fears, they can't take you down anymore, right? There's nothing that can take you down once you finally give in and you face it. But you can start anew, right? This figure here has his little hand facing upward. That is in the tarot was him saying giving up to spirit, right? Giving up to God and saying, I give in to my fears. Now help me start again. And there is the dawn is breaking there, right? So there is another day coming. So don't worry about that. I know that you've had some disappointments clearly in this Five of Cups here. Okay. Now let's clarify this Ten of Swords. I'll just get that one kind of slid across the table. Give me a sec. Yeah. Three of Wands. Yeah, once you give in to this and you reprioritize these things, it's a time of expansion for you, okay? It is a time of expansion, and, I know that you feel that this is a tough thing to do because the Fool came out in the reverse, which tells me that you're not willing to take any risks right now, or you don't want to take a leap of faith here as it relates to this situation, these feelings that you're having, but it will be beneficial for you. Okay? Right, Gemini, I'm going to pull you a final card for the month of August. I don't know, probably maybe not what you wanted to hear for some of you, but unfortunately I can only read the cards on the table and what they present me. All right? And I can only interpret the messages as the intuitive abilities that they've provided me as well. So, final message for Gemini for the month of August. It's number 51, Milk and Honey. Give me a second. I will show it to you, and I will read to you from the book. Just let me get the book out. So, the card of Milk and Honey is really about, a taste of prosperity, right? It's a taste of opportunities that are born out of your authenticity. It's about, trusting that your needs need to be met, okay? And so you can trust your needs are met by prioritizing your stuff, right? By reevaluating your priorities, right? Okay, and I have to be honest with you that your card flew out in the reverse. So I am going to, let me just see if there's a reversal message in here. Maybe there isn't. Let's just see. Yeah, there isn't really a reversal message in here, but I'll read to you what it says. Okay, it says, Oracle's message. Here it is. There's the card. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in an authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways more tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. all your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. All right, so in order to be able to have that milk and honey, my dear Gemini, I would say that you do need to release a little. You need to kind of, as I said, figure out what those priorities are. Examine yourself. Examine, your own actions, etc. Make room for that milk and honey to flow in. All right? I'll leave your reading there. I do hope there was something in it that was helpful, something that resonated with you. If so, please hit the like button. Leave me a comment to let me know if messages are resonating. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel because the announcement of my next contest is coming very soon, and I don't want you to miss it. Okay? I do hope you have a wonderful month. I will see you again soon. And until then, please know that I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.